Okay, Aries, this is going to be a general reading for you guys for next week. This next week coming up. And I'm going to start off here with my Chinese fortune cookie oracles. Or oracle. Okay. It says, declutter. Declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, and people you no longer want. Someone will hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves that you may wish to avoid. Okay. And I am using a new deck this week. So let's see for Aries for this next week. So and at the end of the reading, if you liked it, if you want to give it a like, that would be cool. I like this deck I got. It has animals on it. I love animals, so I like this. And every sign has a power color also. And yours is red. Okay. So you have earth signs, water signs, air signs. I'm trying to see if there's a sign that stands out here. So Scorpio stands out. Okay, and I'm just going to look at the cards here for a second. Okay, so you start off... Just a minute. Okay, yeah. You start off here with the 7 of Pentacles. Hope you guys can see those okay. So, so with this 7 of Pentacles here, that shows seeds well planted. So it's just got to have a little patience and a little faith, because it looks like efforts will be rewarded in the future. So there'll be some profits. It might be a profit on an investment. It might be whatever it is, but I do show rewards. And it shows that it looks like you take pride in your work. It also shows there might be a little unnecessary worry about things. So it just says, have faith. Things will be rewarded. You'll be rewarded in the future. Okay, so next up you have the Hanged Man. So this is maybe, I don't know if you're needing a break or taking a break, but it can be a temporary pause, or maybe things are at a standstill right now. The card does say to try to look at things maybe differently, look at it from a different view. And also it's a card speaks of patience and the value of right timing. Okay, so next up we have the King of Cups here. So This shows either you or the situation maybe you're wondering about or in is trustworthy and safe. Also shows like somebody who's devoted and honorable. And it shows like you rarely crack under pressure. And it also says that you can read other people pretty well. Next up, you have the World. So with the World, this is success and achievements and accomplishments. It can be a physical journey that you went through, or it can be, within your mind. But it does show journeys end, and it shows like a cycle has been completed, and you've met your goals and established structure in your life for some of you, and now you have the freedom to do whatever you want. Yeah. For a lot of you, you might be in a place of stability after ups and downs. This also shows for a couple of you that you're totally comfortable being single. Alright, so next up here you have the Eight of Swords. So this shows that some of you might have either you have a little bit like you're lacking a little self-confidence, or some of you might be feeling restricted or trapped. Some of you might, I don't know if you're worrying a lot, like there's fear, worry, maybe you feel like powerless. And I mentioned already over here with the first one, unnecessary worry. So I'm not sure what you guys are worried about, because you also have the Five of Cups over here. So next, I'll go into it next with the Five of Cups. It shows that you might be feeling disappointed or let down or having regret. Some of you might be focusing on the negative also. And I don't know if this fear and anxiety or whatever this is that you're having and all this worry, but I mentioned unnecessary worry, and that things will be rewarded. So I would just say try to understand that things happen for a reason, and try to look for hidden blessings. And the card does say too, you can turn things around. Maybe some of you have lost in love, so you're feeling this way, but and others, it's not that you feel lost in love. It's something, I don't know exactly what this anxiety and stress that you're worried about. But let's move on here. Ace of Pentacles is next. So this is a card of good fortune. It can be an exciting career opportunity. It might be a lucrative contract. And for some of you, this represents a purchase of like a new home or car. But this also is a promise that a better way of life is possible. So you have two cards here saying, well, three. One, unnecessary worry. Another, things will be rewarded. And then this one right here, good fortune and promise of a better way of life is possible. So this reading is positive. So we do have death next. It's not funny, but I was just thinking of something else here. But with the death card here, it's endings that lead to new beginnings. So it's a renewal, change, transformation. So it's kind of like letting go of what no longer serves you. And it does say to set aside things like greed or any kind of addictions in order to live free. And take nothing for granted. So this says take nothing for granted. And also, the Ace of Pentacles suggests to be thankful for things, too, that, you know, we usually take for granted. So take nothing for granted and be thankful for things. And understand, too, that it looks like a better way of life is coming. Next up is the Four of Cups. So with this feels like, you know, maybe there's missed opportunities you feel, or maybe you're missing the point on something. Could be missing the point, because what the Hangman says, try to look at things from a different point of view. So maybe look at things differently. And the card, too, says wake up, you know. Some of you might be bored, or maybe there's distractions or insecurities. But again, fears and doubt do come up. Just don't let self-doubt overtake you. And if some of you, I don't know if you're being stubborn about something, but it can keep you from right timing. And I already mentioned, I think, right timing. I did with the Hangman, you know, patience and the value of right timing. So this looks like it's telling you guys to be patient. Rewards are coming. Don't need to stress and worry. Okay, so at the end, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and, I'll use Lenormand also this week at the end here. If anybody likes it or doesn't like it, you guys can tell me in the comments. Okay, so these cards came out with the Lenormand here. And looks like, I don't know if you guys have a choice to make, like which way to go. Maybe this is what's on some of your minds here, what's causing you stress and anxiety. And this card is like being social, being out and about, being social, you know, maybe hanging out with different people or going places. So it looks like you need to make a choice on something here. I'm not sure if you're trying to figure out what to do. I'm trying to figure out what this fear and anxiety is. And again, next one's up this, I don't know. This one would suggest kind of like, you know, when you wear two different masks, like something's not what it is as it seems. So maybe if you're worried about something, I don't know, it shows something is not as it seems. But this goes with this, as in, looks like you want to know which road to take or which way to go or make a choice. Something to do here with something, I don't know if this is social media or if this is just being out and about and being social with other people, like a socialite. Okay, guys. If you wouldn't mind subscribing, I would really appreciate it. And if you liked it, want to give it a like, that would be cool. All right, guys. Thanks a lot.